Suzuka Race 5, and you can't really see it from this perspective here, but joining this race is a mess because it is pouring rain. Pouring rain. I am in 8th position, my best start ever at Suzuka. Why? Because I failed to qualify both qualifying laps. I went off the track both times, and so based on iRating, it put me in 8th position. But boy, when you see how this starts off, I'm going to have to bounce around a lot this video because a lot happens in the video, but I am on wet tires. This is absolutely one of the most stressful races I have ever taken part in. And yeah, so you're about to see why as we get underway at Suzuka. So here we go. And I'm going to have to back this up. So I get a good launch right off the bat. Again, my qualifying laps, terrible, terrible. The road is incredibly slippery. Going into the first turn, you can see I'm just being so cautious because it is just, I'm also well aware that I took such a hit on my safety rating last race. I want to be careful here. I don't want to cause any accidents. I'm just being careful, but look at this rain. It is dumping, and it's actually, I think, going to start hailing later. So I'm in 7th position. I gained 1 position off the launch. I'm trying desperately just to get some warmth into the wet tires. They are sliding all over the place. Normally you try to avoid those puddles. Virtually impossible. Everybody's being very cautious though, which I appreciate in the first lap. Everybody's really trying to be careful. And everybody's driving slow. And you know what? The leader in this race, the couple guys up at the front, really put in some good times. When I say good times, I'm talking like 2-minute 20-second laps or 2-minute 21-second laps. Driver on my left I let by because I just can't hold the line. And again, I have another driver behind me. He bumps into me a little bit. Already giving me, I don't think I got any penalty points for that one. Just trying to be careful. I really don't want any accidents. Yeah, so Shaquille had crushed me behind. You see 2 drivers go off the road behind us. Like, it's just so easy to slide off this road. So Shaquille's going to pass me here. Yeah, okay, good on you. I'm not going to really fight it. I never hit top speed here. I never hit 6th gear. I let off. And you can see how you just slide. You just slide everywhere. So I'm never quite hitting the top speed of the car. And I'm braking so early, and just a sharp turn of your wheel is going to cause you to slide, like as we'll see in a little bit here. So here we come down the main straight. I'm in 8th position. Notice this driver behind me, Mauricio, carries too much speed, and cool. Thanks, Mauricio. Takes me out. I hit the wall there, damaging my rear wing. I try to safely get back on the track. Not happy about Mauricio on that, but you know what? It's super wet out here. It is super hard to see. It's super hard to anticipate where you're supposed to brake. It is a tough race.
You'll need your insurance card.
That's me teasing Mauricio behind me for that. But you can see just the rain pouring down. I'm in 14th position at this point. You can see just how cautious I'm being at every turn. It is so hard. It's so hard to know how fast the car can go and what you are limited to. You see these drivers spinning out here. It's just so easy to make happen. I'm still in 14th place. Mauricio gets the move done on me. You know what? Now I'm in 15th place. Okay. I'm just not going to carry that speed through this. I can't. I literally do not have the speed these guys do. I'm already carrying some penalty points. So I just decide, you know what? I'm going to drive this cautiously. This is by far, you can't see a thing. I'm watching the sideboards. I'm actually intentionally keeping a higher gear there so I don't have the torque on the tires. Because you'll just spin the car. Still in 15th position. Behind me, drivers are close in. Get them. I'm just not going to fight it too bad. Okay, I'm now in 12th position. So actually, let's do this. We're going to rewind a bit. Put me back in 15th. And let's scoot forward to some of the drivers ahead of us. And maybe we can see what happens here. I don't know. Oh, there it is. Let me rewind that again because I think we just missed the accident that occurred. I don't know if it's these guys or ahead of them. Let's see what plays out here. I'm not sure where the accident is at that point. I don't see it. Alright, so we'll go back to me. You can see the driver behind me sliding. I'm sliding. Oh, it's just brutal. It was at this point that I looked down at my telemetry data and saw we're only on lap 3. I swear to God, I thought this was like lap 5 or 6 at this point. I am just already exhausted from the level of concentration this is taking. But I'm in 12th place, so good, I guess. I don't know if I'm going to be able to maintain that. Now in 11th place. Somebody has crashed out. Let's move up to the front more here. Oh, you see here, driver spinning off. I'm coming up behind him. There's Maurizio making another pass. Oh, just on the edge of sliding out there is Mitchell, right behind Maurizio. I'm still way back behind these guys down the straightaway. This is me. The interesting thing in this race, like, good God, we're only in lap 3. It is so slow. My last lap was a 2:38. I am normally setting 2:03s, so I'm 35 seconds slower than my normal lap. Yeah, so we just see a driver go into the pits. That bumps me up to 10th place. Yeah. And this is really just a war of attrition. It's who can survive the race. Driver ahead of me goes off a little bit. It's who can survive the race. I go off, giving up a position. Slide back in behind Christopher. But just that one mistake and you lose a position like so easily. So I'm in 11th at this point. We're going to skip forward a couple laps. Still in 11th at the end of that lap. I think somebody has gone into the pits in front of me because now it looks like ahead of me is Mick Doyle, who is 7.5 seconds ahead of me. Behind me is Michael Zuniga. And this is lap 5, and I'm just kind of the mind that I just want to get through the race at this point. I have to tell you, I'm not enjoying it. Like, it is incredibly stressful. You don't get the pleasure of racing the car quickly. It's just not my ideal situation for driving a race car, and I don't think I'm enjoying it all that much. But you're in it, and you got to finish it. So, you know, it's funny. I just saw Verstappen talking about the Suzuka race and counting. It was Suzuka, and he was counting down the laps that remained because he just wanted to be done with it. Boy, that's kind of how I felt here for entirely different reasons. You see here, Michael gets a great run on me. Great move. Yep, take it. I'm in 12th position. The rain is just constant. Trailing people makes it even harder to see what's going on. I'm going to skip forward a lap. Still in 12th place. Michael in front of me in 11th, 3.5 seconds. Now I'm going to skip forward one more. Okay, so now I'm in.
I believe we're only 6 laps into this.
You heard me on the radio. Now we've had multiple drivers either have accidents that have taken them out or penalties that have caused drive-throughs. There goes Michael in front of me again. I passed him at one point. Or are getting disqualified. I've seen multiple drivers disconnect from the race at this point. So they probably accrued so many penalty points that they've been disqualified. Once you get to 25 penalty points, that's it. You're done. So, yeah, I mean, we're only on lap 7. I'm exhausted. I swear at one point it starts hailing. I don't know that hail is actually a feature, but you know what? I don't think it's hailing. I think what I'm seeing, yeah, it looks like it's bouncing on the ground, but I think what I'm seeing is gravel on the ground. I thought it was hail. So yeah, it's just rain, but it's heavy. It's the heaviest rain I've driven in the sim. And boy, I'll tell you, I can't imagine what the dry tires would have been like. It'd been impossible to drive. The wet tires offer very little in the way of grip as well. So I don't know how these guys like up at the front are setting like 221s. My fastest lap at this point is a 225, and I must have been flying to do that. Still in 9th position. We're going to skip forward another lap. Still in 9th position. Lap 8. It's going to be more of this slow driving around the track, just not very rewarding. In position 8, still behind Michael, who's in position 7, but he's 4.5 seconds ahead of me. Behind me, you can just see a bunch of blue flags as those drivers are in the pits for damage. And again, it's just, you know, a war of attrition. I'm just letting these people have their accidents. William is 12.5 seconds behind me in position 9. And you know what? If you can get up here and pass me, do it. Because at this point, I just want to be done with this race. All right, moving into lap 10. I have now moved into 7th position. And again, this is due to some accident up ahead that I'm not even privy to, where the driver has either been disqualified or has crashed out. But I'm in lap 7, and I'm kind of determined just to stay in 7th position if I can hold it. The driver behind me, Paul McCoy, who is 6 seconds behind me, he has a blue flag, so he's literally a lap, if not multiple laps behind me at this point. Willem Rhodes is 15 and a half seconds behind me. So if I can just maintain this, I'm hoping I can pull out a 7th place finish just purely on everybody else making mistakes. I am not enjoying myself. Let me skip forward to next to final lap. I'm still in 7th place. Alvin, who is now past William, is behind me, but still behind me by 14 seconds. Anybody who's in front of me, I let Paul pass me. He's got a blue flag, but he's driving faster than I am. You go for it. Alvin's 12 and a half seconds behind me. And as we move into the last lap of the race, Alvin's 11 and a half seconds behind me. So if I can continue to maintain, unless I make a mistake, I can drive even slower, and he is not going to catch me. But you can see the rain just does not let up through the entire race. There were points where you can see in the distance some blue sky and areas of the track that maybe the rain wasn't falling quite as hard, but the damage is done. I mean, the track is flooded. There's puddles everywhere that'll just send you careening off if you aren't super careful. I mean, I'm taking these at 75, 80 miles an hour. Normally I'm doing this at 95, 100 miles an hour. I'm just cautious, trying to stay in 7th place. Let's see if I can pull it out. Take this. I never even leave 3rd gear here. I pretty much spend most of the time driving the track in 3rd and 2nd gear at this point. Downshifting to 3rd. Normally I would be in 4th, braking here, but I have to brake way early. It's just very difficult. A totally different kind of race. It's interesting in the sense that you're racing, but you're racing slowly. And so there's like this different kind of tension that builds up where you're like, I should be able to go faster than this. But the minute you go faster than that, you're off the track. So I just take these turns easy. I'm going to head down this, maybe reach 5th gear at some point. All right, so there's 5th. I don't think I ever bother going to 6th gear. Alvin's 11 and a half seconds behind me. Start braking at about the 200 meter mark. Normally I brake at the 50 meter mark here. Take it around the corner very carefully as we come into the last chicane. I'm not hurried at all. It's almost like I'm out for a Sunday drive. A wet Sunday drive at that. And I'm going to cross the finish line in 7th place. So I can't complain about my finish. The finish positions are good, but not the most enjoyable of races. So let's see what the results look like for this race 5, which I think is going to be my final race at Suzuka. I lose 0.06 safety rating because I accrue 10 incident points from both the accident and just going off track multiple times. But I do gain back 41 I rating because I scored 7th. So at the end of the day, I started with 1444 and I finished 6 points up. I am in the 4th split of 6 splits in this race. Yeah, and some fast drivers in there, but I was not one of them. I was definitely not one of them. So yeah, for me, racing in the rain, not nearly as much fun as in good conditions, but I think sometimes you just take it where you get it. So that may be it for me for Suzuka. We'll see how I feel either later tonight or tomorrow if I can squeeze a race in before they change tracks. But I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I got 5 races in. They were all very different races. I'm down a lot of safety rating, but hey, I'm up 6 I rating points. Oh, probably a little more than that. I'm at 1450, so I'm up on my way to 2000, which is my goal. So, all right, we'll see you next time.